Hello! I'm sure you didn't expect to see this guy upload in the big 2026, yet here we are. So, what business do I have? Well, well. I have OCs, and I need to tell someone about them or I might shrivel up and die. So, to keep it concise and to keep your attention locked in, I will be summing up my characters in a minute or less each. This will be a rapid fire, so take out your notebooks, ready your snacks, and hit the bell icon. Please subscribe, please. I will be posting more about my OCs, so if any of these guys interest you, please stick around. There will be more. Much more. Alright, let's go. Have you ever wondered what the Mully in Anti-Mully stood for? Well, it's all her fault. This 1,000-trick pony has been my mascot, existed in millions of universes, and had a chokehold on my OC lore for ages. She was made in 2020, and she's the main character of Future Dealer, and her story is intertwined with the fate of my other OC, Franz. She has iconic pink and blue hair, and is loved by everyone, but is oblivious to that love. So watching everything go down around her is like watching a house burn down. Amelie is my longest standing OC, and the amount of development she has undergone is genuinely insane, and I'm excited for you to be able to follow her story and development further. Next up, Franz Aznar. Franz is both the main love interest and villain. Imagine like the nonchalantness of Psyche K, but the mindset of Yoshikage Kira mixed together and create this beautiful, wonderful little lady. She's originally human, but becomes a hybrid by meeting a divine ancestor. More about that maybe in the future if people are curious. Franz becomes obsessed with Amelie, and through that makes a lot of poor decisions. You know, like isolation, manipulation, stuck in a time loop forever. Who can blame her? Okay, next up is Lucian. Think of a guy I'm sure you've seen in college. He thinks he's the shit, performative male, trying too hard. Women? I've read some theory on it. He hasn't, and he really needs to. He spent a lot of his childhood in America, so he's not the most polite / mannered, but he really likes Amelie. A little too much, and gaslights himself that she likes him too, and is just playing hard to get, you know. He is stupid, because oh my god, take the hint. Anyways, he is stupid and my chud's son, so feel free to bully him in the comments. He deserves it. Oh, next is Quinn. Oh, if my OCs had a fandom, he would be the designated small bean back in the day. Despite this, he is reserved, somewhat shy, kind little guy who is childhood friends with Amelie. He's such a nice guy, you'd question how he exists. It's just not usual. He has a fascination with biology and hybrids and studies a lot in his off time. Him and Franz do not mix well. He mixes worse with Lucian, so you know, that'll be important later in the plot. Lastly, for our Future Dealer section, we have Heidi Kayana. If Future Dealer had a fandom, Heidi would be the gold mine for any woman lover. She's strong, independent, and also a bit elusive. She's like a big sister to Amelie and a threat to Lucian's self-esteem. Franz seems to be unbothered by her, maybe knowing that Heidi doesn't have any intentions to mess with anything, but you know, who doesn't clash with Franz at the end of the day? Heidi is low-key just in it to rage bait, I'll be honest, while also dealing with some internal past relationship drama. With age comes tough relationships she's had to overcome. Classic, am I right? Boom! Bet you didn't think there was a second OC universe to hit the tower. Well, there is. This one is a much newer addition, so if some of these characters aren't as fleshed out, please yell at me in the comments about how much you hate them. But honestly, I feel like they're kind of more fleshed out than what I got going in Future Dealer, so we'll see. First, we got Airu Manabe. Born on Christmas, he has a twin sister, and he worked super duper hard to provide for him and her when they lived in the orphanage. So, of course, in order to do that pretty well when they're grown-ups, he's gotta get into a life of crime. He became an assassin for a large vigilante group known as... wait, I never gave them a name. Okay. He's a busy workaholic and needs to keep his mind busy or else he'll freak the fuck out. He's also involved in yaoi with his coworkers. It's not an Anti-Mully plot without yaoi. Airu Manabe. The sister. Please do not confuse them. Yes, their names are so similar. Their parents hated them. I'm joking. Kind of. She is a lot more softer than her brother, but still just as anxious. Though Airu tried to eliminate any amounts of burden on his sister, Airu still struggles with navigating the world. She hides her eyes because she's so sugoi and mo, But in reality, she's just really shy, okay? Her goal is to become a teacher. She's unaware exactly what her brother does too, but you know, she'll soon catch up, plot-wise. Next up, the man you've all been waiting for, Sterling Fox. I swear to God, if I ever get creative with last names, that is not me. Turn the other way. Sterling is also an assassin and Aru's co-worker slash partner who they always have back and forth flirty beef with because, you know, it has to be like that. Sterling comes from a successful family, which he don't give a gaff about because he's a free bird. Well, Fox. And lives that epic life. If I could give you any example who I based him off of, Fanon Tartaglia from Genshin Impact, you're welcome. With a long list of people he has killed, he gets in hot water often, which he doesn't seem to care about too much. However, Aru seems to always clean up after him regardless. Alright, here's the villain. His name is Hyunju. He's just gotta die. He's the main villain of the story, who, now I know this is insanely original and you've probably never heard of this plot device used ever. He runs, wait for it, an evil pharmaceutical business. Oh my god. Yeah. He also has lore that entwines with Aru back when they were kids, a distasteful and rather depressing entanglement with him. For Aru, that is. Hyunju doesn't really give a gaff. Man, this guy sucks. But he has swagger, so I'll give him that. Alright, we've made it past the bulk of my most developed OCs. So now, it's time to spitfire. We've got some ones that are still, you know, in the works or in smaller projects, so we'll get this done super duper quick. First up, Faunus, gay. Callie, gay. Linny, gay and old. Finn, gay, and also shares my name. Kinda weird. Toki, gay and a god. Shunwei, gay? Maybe? I forgot to write an outro for this. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed hearing these little snippets and would actually like to get to know these characters a lot further, let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to do proper rundowns of all my characters, maybe make some silly slideshows, and you know, I'm just getting back into this game, so I hope everyone will stick around and hear what I've got to say. If you like this video, like and subscribe, hello neighbor gif, and I will be around and catch you on the flip side. Thank you so much. Bye-bye! Man. I'm like a creative writer or something.
Hi.